Hey, good morning, CC3 Math 8 students. All right, today's Khan Academy, age word problems. We are needing to figure out the age of different people. So let's get to it. First problem says, Shawn is 3 times as old as Christopher. Okay, so if Shawn is 3 times as old as Christopher, how old is Christopher? Well, the fact is we don't know. So we're going to call Christopher our X, okay? And that means Shawn is Y. So Christopher, the one we don't know, is X. Shawn, who's 3 times older than him, would be Y. So the equation for that would be Y, which is Shawn, is equal to 3 times Christopher's age, or 3 times X. Okay? It also says that Shawn is also 14 years older than Christopher. Well, if Christopher is X, X plus 14 equals Shawn's age, so this equation. So from here, we can use our equal values method because we know what y equals here and we know what y equals here. We'll take the 3x and we will set that equal to the x plus 14 right over here. Now, we just solved. So we're going to take and subtract this x from both sides. So we have 2x equals 14. We'll then divide both sides by 2 and we get x equals 7. Now, this is where you got to be careful. X equals 7, which means Christopher's age is 7 years old. We got to know, is that what they're actually asking? And the question over here says, no, how old is Shawn? Well, if Christopher's 7, we can plug that into the equation. 3 times 7 is 21. That means Shawn is 21 years old. Okay? So you got to not only solve it, but then you got to ask yourself, what is it they're really asking for, and do we have the right information? Sometimes you will at this point right here, but sometimes you won't. Okay? Second question. Kevin is 2 times as old as Gabriel. Well, hey, K and G work out great. So I'm going to go Kevin is, and equal sign stands for is, 2 times as old as Gabriel. So there's that equation. Then it says 12 years ago. Well, what was Kevin's age 12 years ago? It's K minus 12, right? Equals, and what was, it says he was 6 times Gabriel's age. Well, Gabriel 12 years ago was G minus 12, if that makes sense. So 6 years ago, Gabriel was 12 years younger than he is today. And, I'm sorry, not 6 years ago. 12 years ago, Gabriel was 12 years younger than he is today. And 12 years ago, Kevin is 12 years younger. But it says that then his age was 6 times greater. So we take Gabriel's age 12 years ago, multiplied by 6, and that should equals Kevin's age minus the same 12 years. Now that we have this is called substitution. We know that K equals 2G. So I'm going to take that 2G and I'm going to plug it in for K. So I'm going to go 2G minus 12 equals 6 times G minus 12. Okay, so you'll notice I took this 2G right here and I simply plugged it in for this K right here. Everything else stayed the same. So instead of that saying K now, it says 2G. Everything else, the minus 12 equals 6G minus 12 stays the same. Now we can solve it. So we got 2G minus 12 equals 6G minus 72. Remember, you got to multiply the 6 by both the G and by the negative 12 to get to here. I'm going to subtract 2G from both sides, so negative 12 equals, I subtract 2G, I get 4G minus 72. And then I'm going to add 72 to both sides, so 60 equals 4G. And then divide by 4, so 15 equals G. Okay? So Gabriel's age is 15 years old. Okay, let's see what the question asks for. It says, how old is Gabriel now? Oh, well, that's easy because we just figured that out. Gabriel is 15. So we can plug in our 15 right here. So sometimes all your work gives you to the answer that you're looking for, as is this one. And sometimes all your work gets you to a piece of the information that can lead you to the answer. Okay? Again, I will be online from 9 till 11, or again from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. If you have any questions, need help, please don't hesitate to ask. Thanks. See ya.